friends, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be putting together the first of a brand new series of videos here on my Patreon. I don't know about you, but I've got a ton of projects, and I mean a ton of projects, that over the course of the last year I have started, but I have not finished. Some of them I already have the photos and the journaling ready to go. Some of them I have designed where I just need to add in the photos and journaling, like they're at various stages of being completed, and I am tired of the stress or the weight that these layouts are putting on my shoulders by just sitting on the shelf waiting for me to create them. So this month and moving forward, we are going to have a new series of content on here. Instead of continuing my Story Kit Crush process videos here, and this is something we've talked about already, I am going to be creating some different types of content moving forward that I think will be a little bit more exciting for you. This series here is just a push and a reminder to you that we all have projects that we have not completed, and if we set down some time to work on them, we can actually get them done. And then the pressure that we put on ourselves, the guilt that we might feel, can be relieved. So today, this first story is one that I planned way back in, I think, August of 2021. It might have even been July that I planned it. This was with the August Colorcast Design subscription kit that I had from the time, and the entire story was inspired by this piece that says "kind of a big deal." Now, it looks like I had already printed out my photo here, which was a photo of me and the kids when we went on a walk through the woods on a trail. I've got some journaling here ready to go. And then I've already got some other photos in that 2x2 size and some pattern paper in that 2x2 size, which is likely what the journaling goes on top of. In fact, it is what it goes on top of. So today we're going to get started with this series by finishing this layout. I should mention that this new series is going to be called Let's Finish What We Started. And that is that. So let me throw you on fast forward. We're going to get this project done. At the end, I will read the journaling, which will be new to me since I haven't read this since July of last year. And we'll call it done at that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so diving into this one, we are going to begin by hole punching the left side of my photo. There is a layout inside of my family album that has a photo at the same size, so I knew that this was going to go back to back with that other photo, so that's why I already know which side to hole punch. Then I'm going to add the acrylic piece on top down in that stone path area. I am just using my roller adhesive to put some tackiness on the back of the acrylic piece. I've done this in the past and I haven't had any issues with the acrylic pieces falling off of my photos, at least in the, past 3 to 4 years that I have been scrapbooking. So I haven't had anything fall off yet. Then, once I have that stuck down onto the photo, I'm going to set that to the side and work on the journaling pieces. For this, I had already trimmed down part of the journaling so that it is 1.75 inches tall. Then I just needed to trim them into 1.75 inches wide as well. Since those are going to go on a 2x2 piece of patterned paper, it's going to allow there to be a border around the outside of the journaling where the colors are a bit more vibrant. And I really like the look of that because I wanted to have that super bright, punchy yellow mixed in with the photos for this layout. To attach the journaling onto those little paper squares, I'm using my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher instead of adhesive, since you would be able to see adhesive through the vellum that the journaling is printed on. Once I have all of these done, I'm going to grab my roller date stamp and stamp, I believe, the month and the year that I believe the story was written in, but I don't remember the exact day. So I'm just going to leave it as like ... And then I believe I stamp it with July of 2021. After that, I call this layout done. We'll go ahead and slow back down. All right, friends, that completes my layout for today. See, it's so silly how sometimes we just have these things ready to go that took me all of, I don't know, 5 minutes to put together, and now it's done. And now I don't have to worry about it anymore, right? Like, how crazy, how silly. So for this one, we'll start up here. I'm gonna go ahead and read this journaling and we will call this done. So I said early in the summer, I was feeling down on myself and my parenting. I felt like with the house selling, buying, and constantly needing to catch up on work stuff, the kids were being ignored a lot, and that made me feel like a bad mom. To help turn that all around, I made a decision to focus the time that the kids are home on just being with them. I wanted to make the days with me just as fun as the days they spend with our other family and friends. I started out by sending Caitlin a random text one day to see if she and May were available to hang out. It turns out they were, and because of the thought to ask, we've ended up making time spent with Kat and May a regular thing. Now, we have one day each week where we meet up with Caitlin and May and Jill and Jack for what I call Mom Club Tuesdays. These are days where we get together and the kids get to play. Sometimes we do an activity too. On Thursdays and Fridays, we're on our own. I've been making plans to get the kids out of the house as much as possible. Between going to the beach, on hikes, to the bakery downtown, and more, we are enjoying our special adventures. And I'm feeling so much better about myself too. It's amazing just how much these days have meant to me and how big of a deal it was to be intentional and get out of the house. I think it has done us all so much good this summer. And that is that. So it is a big deal. It's kind of a big deal to change our focus sometimes and really be intentional about that time that we're spending with our family. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed seeing this one come together. I hope this encourages you to pull something that you have weighing on you that's not finished out of your stash and finish it this week. Let's finish what we started. All right, friends, until next time, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.